On today's video, we are talking about a very interesting topic, and it's about creators economy. And the reason we picked this topic it is because recently my husband received an email with an article that was talking about that, and in the amount of money that this market is making, not just now, but how much they expected to make in the future. And we found it was so funny, and we started talking about it because sometimes we receive email from people tell us to go and get a real job, like saying that this is not a real job. And that is why it was so funny, because of the amount of money these make.
So yes, I did receive a article from a friend that was referencing the creators economy. And this article was from Goldman Sachs, and it read that the creators economy is approaching $500 billion by 2027. Is expected to be earning around $480 billion. Right now, it's around $250 billion. So, I mean, like she said, we get comments or messages from people, even, I mean, from when we started back in 2018 telling us to go get a real job. Or I've watched YouTube videos and where people have told other content creators that they need to go get a real job. And if an economy or if a niche market is making $250 billion currently, and you want to tell someone that what they're doing is not a real job, I don't know what's a real job. Now, I'm not saying that everyone that's a content creator or a social media influencer is making a livable wage off their content. But what I'm saying is to say that it's not a real job, I think is false.
Yes, I believe that too. Yeah, it is a real job, and it feels like a real job, and I know it is working, but not just people. Sometimes people just think about there's somebody in front of a camera just talking, probably because they don't want to do something else, or because that's the easiest thing to do, which is not.
And I understand why people say it's not a real job, and the reason why they say that is because they think it's easy. And not only that, it's a low barrier of entry, meaning that everybody has a cell phone, everybody has a Gmail, everybody can get an Instagram, everybody can get a YouTube, and so they figure it's not a real job because the barrier of entry is low.
Yes, you are right. Most people think that this is a easy job to do, that it is easy just to jump in front of a camera, that it's not require a lot of thinking or a lot of hard work, which is not true. A lot of work involved as well. But that, for some reason, makes some people believe that it's easy and that people need to go get a real job. But you also have to think that it's just not getting in front of a camera, doing this type of work. With that, sometimes depending on the niche that you are or the type of work that you do, you also get brand deals that also help with the economy or help to make more money or inject into the economy. Like, for example, I get a brand deal. I have done made videos for Time Kettle, Shane, Dacier, italki. So I have made different videos for brands, and this is another way how creators make money.
So basically what she's saying is that, people think that it's only AdSense money. It's not just AdSense money. AdSense money is also a part of a creator's earnings. But the largest part of their earnings is through brand deals on average. I'm not saying that everybody, because all creators don't do brand deals. They make, you can find some that make all their money through AdSense. And as she said, she's gotten brand deals on my cooking channel. I've gotten brand deals. I've got, several brand deals on my cooking channel. We've made, I'm not going to just throw out no numbers, but we've made thousands and thousands of brand deals. So to say this is not a real job, I have to beg to differ, because brands are putting their money behind these content creators and saying, hey, I believe in what you're doing and I want to be a part of it because I think that your audience would be good for my product. So to me, that's real. The brands are not just, throwing away money to creators because it's not real. They're doing it because it is real. And outside of brand deals, Other ways creators make money is through their own products, like physical books, ebooks. Some sell courses, some sell merch, and I'll just use myself for an example. I have 2 ebooks for my other YouTube page, and I've sold many downloads of my ebook where I've made, I made money. You know what I'm saying? So when I going back to say that it's not real, I mean it has to be real. I'm making money from it. Same with you. With your ebook. You have a free download and you have a paid version of your ebook.
And also, like you say, some people do merchandise, or what they say, merchandise or whatever logo they have in the brand, and different things. Sometimes they create a new product, they just put it online and they sell it on their page.
Right. And currently for me, I've been getting requests from my viewers on my cooking channel that they want a physical recipe book from me. So I'm currently working on that, where I'm going to have a physical recipe book. And also I'm currently working on my own all-purpose seasoning that I want to put out on the market. So when you're a creator and you develop a certain brand, you're able to monetize your brand in different ways. And with my cooking channel, I have over 240,000 subscribers. So with that type of audience, I'm able to create products and sell it to them. You don't have to have a large subscriber base in order to sell product. You can have a following of 5,000 people. If you create a great product or something that someone needs or wants, or they find value in it, and you got 5,000 people who are dedicated and loyal to what you put out, and that product costs $20, that's $100 grand.
Yeah, because you just need, like you say, you just need some of the follow, because not all the time. Every time you sell something, everybody gonna buy it. But if you have a base of followers that believe in your product, they are gonna buy it, and you're gonna make some money. Mm-hmm. And another way the creative make money is when they create a business around what they do, about that, whatever type of niche they are. Like for me, for example, I'm gonna put myself, for example, based on the type of content that I provide, I create my business around which I provide services for people online. People that wanna come and visit the country, people that are trying to do something over here that I can provide that service. I do that. I create my business online. That is another way that creative can make money.
Right. I mean, just in this last week, you've had 2 people come here and needing you to provide a service for them. Mm-hmm, yes. And I'm not gonna tell them how much you made, how much you charge. I don't want to give nobody your figures, and it was all because of you being a content creator and building a brand around what you do. And another thing you forgot to mention is your Airbnb management business, which was built around you being a content creator. Mm-hmm. This was how you started your Airbnb business, is through content creation. So there are a lot of other things that are part of that 250 billion currently that's being earned through the creators economy, besides just Google AdSense. Like you said, it's brand deals, it's creators creating their own products, it's creators building businesses around their particular brand. So these are some of the things, as I said before, are part of the earnings of the creators economy. Now there may be some other things I don't know, but those I know because we participate in. We participate in brand deals. We participate in creating our own products. We participate in building a business around our particular brands. So mm-hmm. we understand that piece of it as being a part of the creators economy.
Yes, like you mentioned, it is a lot of small pieces they get involved. When you put all that together, that is why you're making all that type of money. And we don't say that this is an easy job. We ain't telling people to get into this job, because this is not like everything. This is not for everybody. We're just saying there is no that easy, but it's not also impossible. There is a way to make money if you decide to do it the right way.
Right. I think the main thing is if you decide to do jump into content creation, you got to take it serious. If you're trying to make some real money off of it, you have to take it serious. You know, I see people who, because I do social media marketing and I also manage other YouTube channels, I see people who don't really take it serious. They think that they're just gonna get in, they think they have the best ideas and they think people should watch them. But if you don't give people a reason to watch you or give people a reason to engage with your content, you're not gonna make it. And let's be honest. I don't know the percentage, but there is a large percentage of people who get into, I would say YouTube, I don't know the other social media platforms like Instagram and Facebook, who are unsuccessful. You know, they don't make it. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to monetize. They don't know how to build an audience and things like that. So it is, to me, to be honest with you, it's easier to go get a real job. What do you think?
Yes, because you finished?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, because you have, like we just talked about the people, they tell you to go get a real job because this is not one. Then you have the other people that believe that this is very easy, is because they know and they heard that people make money doing this. They want to jump on and create a channel. And they believe that as soon as they create a channel, they're going to start making money right away, which is, it doesn't work like that. It's a lot of work involved. It's a lot of hours. It's a lot of effort before anything. And it is not easy. They believe that anything that you do or say, people are gonna listen, you're gonna have an audience. It's not like that. If you don't do something, the people are interested, they wanna listen to it, you're just gonna be working for nothing. We have made through this year that we have been doing this, we have seen so many people channels coming and go. Or coming, starting, have at least the nice amount that they are able to monetize, but they like fell off. I mean, you say fall off. Fall off because they stop it, they don't do it anymore, or if they do it, they do it from time to time. Then they don't continue what they have to do because it's a lot of work. At some point, people have to say that it is easier to go get a real job.
So yeah, you're right, man. It may be easier for some of you to go get a real job because, like you say, man, it takes a lot of time. You know, we were out today, and we were out for what? We left out here. We was out for like 6 hours. And we were recording a video. I mean, even though we were doing something, you know, going out and trying to find something for our place, our apartment, because we want to do some improvements. However, you know, we got the camera. We're doing this. We're doing that. We're doing this. And now, even with me, everywhere I go, I take the camera. You know what I'm saying? I take the camera. I'm always filming. I'm always grabbing footage. So sometimes I have to make time for me to enjoy the scenery or the setting that I'm in. But I always have my camera, and it's not that I feel like I have to do it. To be honest with you, I like to do it. But all I'm saying is that it is work. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like to do it, it's gonna feel like work to you, and sometimes it can be like, you know what, I don't feel like doing this today. But if your job is to put out content and create content, then you know you're gonna have to do it.
So if you do this as a real business, then every time that you're doing something, you're always thinking about creating a content or do something. Like you're going out, you're thinking about creating a content. If you are eating, you're also thinking about that because it depends on how you niche. What niche you have. If you are showing about the country, you want to show where to go, or you want to show what to do, that is something you're always thinking about that. So it is always depending on what you do, you always be thinking what I can do. You always think about taking your camera with you every time you go somewhere.
So we just thought that article was interesting, which it didn't surprise me. I didn't know the number, but it didn't surprise me in terms of how much money that it was making. I mean, I don't consider us, you know, big YouTubers, especially like people like Mr. Beast and those type of guys who make, you know, a whole lot of money. But I do know what we have accomplished. I know what we have earned. I know what, you know, the brand deals we've had. I know some of the products we put out. So I can just imagine what other content creators who are much bigger than we are, or even on the same level that we are in providing all these different things to earn money, I can just imagine. So for me, it doesn't surprise me. So I would say to those who believe this isn't a real job, I can just say, man, you really don't know what you're talking about.
But you also have some people that don't understand nothing about this business, and they don't even know or believe that you can really make money doing this, because I don't know, I guess that they see you on their phone, or they see you in the computer, they think that probably you do it that's because you like to do it, even though that is a part that you like to do what you do, but also because you make money. And people don't believe that you make money until you tell them. If you know somebody, you're telling them, they get their eyes big and they get surprised when they understand that you do make money doing this type of business.
Yeah, especially, older people. They're really surprised when you tell them that you earn money. And the thing about this particular business and this particular niche that people don't understand is that, and it's almost like, when rap first came out, they used to say, oh man, what is this rap, man? You ain't gonna make no money, go get a real job. And now rap has become, over the years, has become $1 billion, or was at one point $1 billion industry. The same thing with the creators economy. People are so used to a program with traditional style work that they don't realize that this is a new economy. That's why they call it economy. It's not a niche, it's a new economy. This is a new part of how people are gonna start doing things. Like you got you may have your manufacturing economy, or you have your tech economy. You also got a creators economy. It's real, and it's here to stay. So for people who think that this is gonna go away, it's not going away. Not anytime soon. It won't go away in my lifetime, I can tell you that. It's gonna be here. Because the way people are consuming content, they're getting it through social media. So if they're getting it through social media, and they're getting it from who? Content creators. So if that's how they're consuming their information, where do you think the big company's gonna throw their ad dollars at? They're gonna throw it on these social media platforms.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're not getting their news from cable TV anymore. They're getting it from YouTube. They're getting it from Instagram. They're getting it from TikTok. They're getting it from Facebook. They're getting it from LinkedIn, or wherever. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know what else is out there, but that's where they're getting it from. And as long as all the eyeballs are on social media, all the dollars are going to go to social media platforms. And people like us are going to benefit off of it as long as we continue to provide valuable content and that our audience or people want to watch or see, period. Whether you like it or not.
So if you are the type of person that don't think that this is not a real job, get with the program. This is a real job.
Yeah.
So, do you have anything else to say?
I would say this to people. Find a way to participate in this particular economy because there's money in it. And that doesn't, I don't know if that means you have to be a YouTuber or you have to be a social media influencer, but you ought to, if you have some value to bring, let me say that right there. If you got value to bring, I think you should try to participate in the economy. You may just have a product to sell. You know what I'm saying? If you got a product, you may not even want to be a social media influencer. You may not want to be a YouTuber. But if you have a product to sell and something of value, I recommend you getting into this economy, man, because there's money in here for you to get. I don't see why you wouldn't. If you have a business, period, if you have any type of business or you're selling anything, if you're not on a social media platform promoting your product or your business, you're doing your business and yourself a disservice. So find a way that you can participate in the creators economy because, like I say, it's here. I don't know how long it's going to be here, but I can tell you right now, as long as the eyeballs are on social media and that's where people are getting their content, that's where the ad dollars are going to go, period.
So you hear it. Get with the program, and if you like this type of business, try to participate because it is money into it.
Yep.
So guys, this is all we have right now. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also share, and we will see you in our next one. Bye.
Peace.